Carlos, another 3 points for your team here at the Hawthorns. Coventry made it really difficult for us at the end, but your side managed to hang on. How did you see the night overall?
After the last defeat that we had here at home against Southampton, was important to recover the feeling of the win. I think in general in the first half we were very dominant. We were managing well the ball. It's true that we didn't create many chances, but we found a way to control the ball and control the game. And only they find opportunities to make a transition after the losing of the ball that we had in some spaces of the pitch. We achieved 2 important goals that give us the option to manage better the second half. We were talking in the rest time to the key aspect for me of the game. One is to keep insisting to stress them before to create the chance, to avoid counterattacks. The second one, to avoid losing of the ball in the middle of the pitch. And the last one, support more the ball, the player under press, because they will press more in the second half. It's true that they change the shape, but I think that it shouldn't create any type of problem because the team have solutions to the different type of structure that opponent play. But it's true that we didn't manage enough well the points that we are talking now, and little by little they start to command the game in the second half. We had a lot of losing of the ball in the middle of the pitch that is thing to help us to progress, help them to progress and to create transitions. And with the pass of the minutes, especially when they put 3 strikers together in the last line, they find a way to allow through passes, to create a penalty and to be more dominant in the game. And I think that just when we come back to the line of 5 is the moment that we recover a little bit the control of the game.
How much of a good sign is it that you've seen parts of our play tonight that you're not unhappy with, but you know that can improve, and we still come away with a 2-1 win against a playoff rival?
Right now in the championship, it's going to be impossible to find an easy way, an easy game that you are going to be dominant and perfect from the beginning until the end. You are going to have moments where you need to be resilient or to suffer together and to find solution in front of the difficulty. And it was exactly the second half today, because they start to recover more balls in our pitch. We didn't progress enough in the pitch, and we need to adapt and to find solutions to the difficulty to overcome it and to achieve the result that you always want to achieve.
It was a really quick start. Mikey Johnston with a carbon copy of the goal that he scored at Plymouth. How much of a foothold did that give your side on the night?
It's very important that to have a goal from the attacking players, from the striker, from the playmaker, from the wingers. And today Grady and him both scored a very good goals in two chances that we create in the first half. We know that he can score this type of goals because he's a right foot player. But the more interesting thing is like he can finish well the attacks, he can play wide and he can play inside. So he's one player that offers to us a lot of positive things.
I know you're a very respectful man, Carlos, and you respect other teams in our division and other players and other managers. But I just wonder, at this stage of the season now with 11 games to go, have you allowed yourself to look at the table and figure out what we might need in what games?
As you say, like, I respect a lot the competition, and I know that one team, for example, the Coventry, they lost only 3 games of the last 19 games. So it means that always you need to be ready to compete if you want to achieve something. There is no doubt that we want to finish in the best position that we can finish, and we know that we need to keep improving, to keep growing, and to keep competing with the mentality that in many moments we put today. And the key is going to be full focus on ourselves, full focus to perform well, full focus to compete well. And after, if we are focused on ourselves, if we keep improving and we play the games with the right mentality, I am full of confidence of my group of players.